Hello, Taurus. What is good with you? It is time for your extended reading for August 2022, okay? I'm just squeezing every drop of information out of the month of August I can possibly get for you guys, okay? We are going to be starting this off with the past person. So if you are not watching this video inquiring about a past person, then this part of the reading is not for you, okay? So real quick before we get started, for those of you who would like a personal reading, all of the information is in the description box of this video. And I have to let you guys know that that is the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. For those of you who are new to YouTube Tarot, there is this horrible epidemic going around with scammers who are impersonating tarot card readers all over social media, okay? I will never reach out to you in any way asking you if you want a reading. I will never reach out to you on Facebook. I will never reach out to you on Instagram or in the comment sections of these videos. That is not me doing that, okay? So please block and report anybody who's doing that. There's only one way to get a reading from me. You have to go to my website, okay? All the information is in the description. All right. Sorry I have to babble, but I just have to let everybody know so that nobody's getting their money taken away from them. So, all right, let's hop right into this. Let's just look at the general energy between Taurus and the past person. Just do a general outline of the energy. How's it looking between Taurus and the past person, universe? General outline. Oh, man. Death card. Blum, blum, blum. Could be a Scorpio for some of you, but you see it. You see it. It's the Death card. It looks like it's a done dollar. Done dollar. You hear? All right. Ooh, and the Judgment. Death card and the Judgment. Man, somebody made a huge mistake. This was a big mistake on somebody's end. And knowing you, Taurus, and knowing how loyal that you are and how ride or die, rock solid you are, it probably wasn't you that made the mistake, was it? Probably not. Probably not. I feel like they made a big mistake, and I think they know it, too. I think they know it. So, this situation is being completely abandoned. Being completely abandoned is what I'm feeling like here. I do think this person does keep an eye on you. There may be one last ditch effort attempt at communication, but Queen of Swords, that's you right there, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Three of Cups. I mean, it doesn't get any more blunt and direct than this. That's about as straightforward as it gets right there. It could be a Pisces for some of you. I have Pisces and Scorpio here. Three of Wands. So I feel like there is still there is still a part of this person who they are like kind of waiting. They're not really completely convinced that it's actually over. I don't feel like they are totally convinced that it's over. Let's see how they're feeling about this. Let's see their true intentions. What's this person's true intentions at the deepest level? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about this connection? How do they feel about what happened between the two of you? Six of Pentacles reverse. See, this is one-sided, dude. They don't care what you've had going on. They don't care what you've been through. They don't care what you've been dealing with. I feel like this person's very, very centered and focused on themselves. Very centered and focused on themselves. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, see? See, so they do want to make a return, but it looks to me like they're probably mainly interested in a sex-based connection. For some of you, this person could have some unhealthy habits such as maybe addiction, alcoholism, pornography addiction, gambling addiction, whatever the case may be. But I think this person's mainly interested in a sex-based connection, mainly. Especially if you're dealing with a man. I know that we got all kinds of gender situations going on, so, I know not everybody's dealing with a man. But especially, Taurus ladies dealing with a man, mainly interested in a sex-based connection, mainly, okay? And that looks like it's about it, honestly. I don't see anything here indicating a genuine love connection. Let's see if this person's taking any kind of actions. Is this person taking any kind of actions towards Taurus? Any kind of actions? Not temperance. I don't think so, honestly. Especially for those of you who ended things. If you're the one that ended things, I don't think they're going to come chasing after you. Three of Wands, temperance. Nah, they aren't convinced this is over. They don't believe this is over. They don't really believe it. So they're waiting to see if you're going to come back. Maybe for some of you, you already have. Have you already done that before? Have you all split up and you came crawling back? Well, especially if you've done that, they think you're going to do it again. They don't believe it's over. King of Pentacles, but I don't see him taking any kind of action. I don't. Let's see, what's the best advice here? What's the best advice for Taurus? Best advice. Oh, man, Ten of Swords. I mean, sometimes you just got to throw in the white towel, dude. Sometimes you just got to throw in the white towel. Like, okay, you know what? You can have it. You win. You win. You can have it. You can have it. I don't need it. You can have this battle. Slam the door shut on the past. You see, you're the one actually that really has control over this situation right here. So a lot of you know, okay, I'm going to use an example. Okay? For those of you who have been following me for a long time, you know that 2 years ago, I was pudgy, wasn't I? Go back, look at my videos from 2 years ago. I was about 100 pounds heavier. I had to take my situation by the balls and start going to the gym. I was getting fat. Now, I suffered. While everybody I knew was going out and drinking and eating all their favorite foods and sleeping in and being lazy and sitting around and doing nothing, I was taking my diet, straightening it out, and going to the gym every day and suffering, struggling for a year and a half. Now, I'm in good shape. Now, this may sound like a weird analogy, but if you go through the hard work of the healing process now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, you're going to be doing good, and they're not. Let them go out and run around and play their little games and have fun right now. Let them have their little fun right now. That's not going to last forever. You do the hard work now. You take the path of healing, evolution, and ascension now, which is not a fun path, by the way. You're going to end up coming out on top, and they're going to be looking stupid. Let them have their little fun now. It's not going to last forever. No, it won't. Oh, no, it won't. No, it will not. All right, let's look at singles. Let's see the energy surrounding single Tauruses and their person of interest. If you don't have your eye on anybody specifically, I don't know what to tell you, because that's the intention I'm putting into this right here. Let's see. Hangman reversed. I'm kind of getting the idea, hang on. I'm kind of getting the idea that this person doesn't even know you're into them. Nine of Wands reversed, Hierophant reversed, Two of Swords. So I do see the two of you connecting. The two of you are connecting, but it doesn't really look like it's going anywhere. Doesn't really look like it's going anywhere. For some of you, this person doesn't even know you're into them. Or maybe they just don't know the degree in which you're into them. You know? Like, maybe they have an idea, like maybe y'all are talking kind of exclusively, but you're like really, really into this person. They're not 100% sure how into them you are. That makes sense? King and Queen of Cups, both reversed. I don't see an emotional connection happening here. It does not look like this connection is taking lift off. Two of Wands reversed. So could be a co-worker for some of you. But I see the two of you connecting, but it's just not going anywhere. Let's see how they feel about you. Let's see how this person feels about Taurus. How's this person feeling about Taurus? Ace of Pentacles, see? I don't even think they're aware of the level of feelings you actually have for them. I don't even think they're 100% aware of it. So I feel like this person does kind of look up to you. They actually do have feelings for you. But they're overthinking the hell out of this. They're all up in their head trying to figure out. They can't really tell, man. They really can't. They're developing feelings for you, though. See, maybe you just don't really know the level in which they are into you, and they don't really know the level in which you are into them. Knight of Cups. Yeah, it kind of feels like a bit of a mirroring act here. Feels like a bit of a mirroring act. So that's the reason why it's not going anywhere. That's the reason why. Strength card. This person's holding back. They're kind of biting their tongue, not really expressing their feelings. Knight of Swords. So I see communication. I see feelings starting to develop. But for some reason, it's just not going anywhere. It's just not going anywhere between the two of you. Well, let's get the advice then, because that looks like the outcome. What is the best advice for Taurus? Best advice. Six of Wands reversed. Okay, before you throw in the white towel on this one, let's have a conversation. Okay? Before you completely throw in, you need to open up a little bit. Open up and at least have a conversation. Put the ball in their court. You know? Let them know the feelings that you're developing. Ask them what theirs are. And let's see if we can come to a point to where it's like, okay, well, we need to communicate a little bit better. What's your love language? Here's mine. Let me try to learn yours. I would appreciate it if you would learn mine. Let's see if we can come together closer. And if the two of you can't find some kind of middle ground here, some kind of way to like start speaking each other's language, then you might just want to hang it up then. You might just want to hang it up. Yeah, because it does not look like this is going anywhere. It doesn't. If you're just sitting and waiting to wake up one day and have the energy shift, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. I feel like communication is very important between the two of you. Very, very important. And I mean you need to communicate and articulate your feelings to the best of your ability. And if you all can't communicate, you might just want to sidestep this one. You might want to. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the new person. If you're not dealing with or inquiring about a new person, this here is not for you. New person Taurus is dealing with. How's the energy surrounding Taurus and the new person? Eight of Cups reversed. So for those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not this person's about to walk away from you, no. I don't see anybody walking away from this if you're worried about that. Oh, I see why you're worried about that. Because this person is very accustomed to being single. So they come across as very independent and like they don't need you. But I feel like this person is feeling a really intense connection. They're just not really expressing with you. You both feel the connection. Y'all both do. You both do. This person's just not showing it. They're just not showing it. I don't think they know exactly how to say it. They may be trying to feel you out, because this connection is one of those connections that's so intense that they may be afraid that you will look at them funny if they tell you how strong of a connection they're feeling. That's what I'm feeling like here. This person wants to have it all together, and nothing bothers me, nothing phases me. You know that type of energy where King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles? See what I'm saying? Oh, I don't need you. Nothing phases me, nothing bothers me, but Lover's card and the Empress. They just don't want to push you away. They don't want to look weird. They're afraid you'll look at them funny if you know, like, how much of a connection they feel. All right, let's look at the outcome. Let's look at the outcome. What is the outcome? Knight of Wands. This is going to start moving pretty quick between the two of you. Things are going to really start picking up and moving fast. Yep, the Fool card. This is going to start picking up and moving really, really quick. Some of you may do what you can to try to slow things down, but try as you may, this is going to start picking up and moving really, really fast, especially through September. Especially through September. Ooh, I'm getting a warning here. I'm getting a warning. If you try too hard to apply the brakes to this, like if it starts moving so fast that it scares you and you start trying to slow it down, you could end up manifesting a worst case scenario. Okay? You could end up manifesting a worst case scenario. You could end up manifesting exactly what you're worried about. I don't see that happening, but that did come out as a sidebar, that Tower card there, indicating that that timeline is close by. I don't see you on that timeline, but it is close by. What's the best advice? Best advice. Be sure communication is fluent between the two of you. Okay? If there's something you don't understand, ask questions. If you even have the slightest bit of a suspicion that this person may not fully understand exactly what you're wanting to articulate it to the best of your ability, as clear as you possibly can. Okay? Okay. All right. Okay. So communication and emotional independence is very important here. Very important. This is one of those types of connections that it may freak you out a little bit and kind of make you want to like apply the brakes and move slow. If you do that, it will come crashing and burning. If this is moving too fast for you, I'm telling you right now, and you try to slow it down, it will come crashing and burning. If you allow this to come crashing and burning, this is not something you are going to be able to walk away from and move on from very easily. It's not. It's not. I promise you right now, you're not going to be able to brush this person off your shoulder and forget about them. This person will be living in your head. This connection is a divine intervention. There is nothing accidental about the two of you coming together at all. At all. Okay? So don't be questioning the universe like the universe is stupid. Do you know how many people come to me for personal readings and they ask me, is there a soul connection between me and this person? It's like, what kind of question is that? It's like, yes, duh. Nobody ever enters into your life by accident. Period. End of discussion, end of story. It just doesn't happen that way. Okay? So do the best that you can to trust the universe. And if this starts moving quickly, do the best you can to let it move at the rate that it wants to move. Okay? You could end up manifesting your fears if you try to control this situation. Okay? Just be smart. Be sure communication is on point between the two of you and trust the process. Okay? All right. Well, I feel like those were the messages that my Taurus friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.